Hi families, my name is Holly Compton. I'm the district math coach for MBUSD, and today we're going to talk about a Halloween story problem. Now this story problem is going to be dealing with money, which we've been working on now for a couple of weeks. So I threw in a story problem with money. Now some of these do have decimals with money, so I want to really encourage you guys to have the credit card go away when you guys are going to the store. And if stores are still taking cash, this is a great time for your kid to start paying with cash, counting out coins, counting out change. Because if you remember long ago, that's how our parents taught us money. And credit cards have really impacted that. So I just want to send you out a reminder, count those piggy banks, count those coins, put away the credit cards, and have kids pay. All right, so let's check out our story. We've got Halloween here. Asher had to spend at the Halloween store. He bought a costume for dollars. How much money does Asher have left to spend on Halloween decorations? Okay, so we are thinking about, let's just choose this number set right here. This is the easiest set right here, $12. Okay, so kids could probably imagine $12 to spend at the store. And then he bought a costume for $8. So it's kind of like this number bond thing. So we use number bonds a lot in class to show what we're thinking about. So this would be the costume. And then we have to figure out how much money Asher has left to spend on decorations. So here's the decorations piece. So we know the whole, and we know one of the parts, but the other part is missing. So we have to figure out that. So kids may actually not solve this with subtraction, even though this could be considered a subtraction problem, right? Because he spent $8 already. But kids might actually think about 8 plus what makes 12. So that's a strategy that I'm going to guess that you'll see. And you might see kids do something like 8 plus what, so what would go right there, makes 12. And then maybe they'll say, well, I could hop 2 to make 10, and then 2 more to get to 12. So the answer is right here in the hops. Each hop is worth 1. So the answer is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be 4. So this would be right here, $4 on decorations. Okay, another strategy you might see is fingers and perhaps even toes, but as we are getting away from fingers and toes, well, actually, I shouldn't say that. Finger math is really important, so if they're using their fingers, let them. But we also can say, oh, what would that look like on the math tools? So these could be used. Let me grab 2 more. So each one of these could represent $1. So this is $10, and then 2 more dollars, so I have $12 in total. And he spent 8 on a costume, so maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they might snap off 8. So there goes 8, and then 4 is left. They may also draw this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, $12. And then they start saying, okay, this, usually they won't cross out for this type. We'll say 8 of them go to a costume. So they might say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or they might say 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, these are all a costume. And they start putting labels on it. And then these would be the decorations. So you might see something like that. So these are all very appropriate strategies for this point in 2nd grade. Remember, we don't want to go too fast because we want them to get to a strong strategy and then build on it from there. Now, if they are feeling pretty comfortable and confident with that one, then they can move on to one of the harder sets. So we have $20 and $13. And then, of course, we have these sets here. I always get a request for how to solve one of the harder sets. So I'm going to do that this time because I feel like this is just a totally different set of numbers. So let's check it out. So what if we had 25 and 17.99? So 25 again would be the whole number. Asher had $25 to spend at the Halloween store. He bought a costume for $17.99. And that's the costume. And then we have to figure out what's left to spend, right? On decorations. So many kids are going to count up for this strategy. They're going to say $17.99. Actually, we should say $17.99. It'll help them understand that the decimal is the pennies over here. So $17.99. They might say, I could add 1 penny, 1 cent, and then I could get to $18. Okay, now that there are $18, it's not so hard to get to $25. So they're probably going to say 18 plus what is 25. Now, if they're choosing this number set, I'm going to guess that they're either going to just hop 2 to get to 20. Let's try that. Hop 2 to get to 20. And then 5 more to get to 25. Okay, so in all, they had to hop $7.01. So this is probably the most typical way you're going to see somebody solve this story problem with decimals. Another way they might do it is with actual money. So you might have to get out those coins. I hope you have piggy banks and stuff like that saved up at home. All right, parents, I'll see you next time. Bye.